We got
Carlos,
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed, acting like clowns. We got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some fucking cunts. Either way, what can I say? It's the middle of the day and we're just a little slosh and we're just a little high, but either way, we are the three buddy system guys.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the Buddycast. Sitting with me today is my co-host, per usual, Space.Los Patino, Carlos Patino.
I'm here.
Say hello to your friends.
Hi friends.
and sitting with us today, special guest, owner, CEO, CFO, CMO, COO of Blue Banter Comedy, Michael Baker. Michael Baker, what's up?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
When you said we were gonna have Mike Baker on, I thought it was gonna be that CIA dude that's always with
On the Joe
I was
Rogan
like,
one?
I've got zero questions for this man.
I think I posted that one time when he did Joe
Yeah.
Rogan's. I was like, he's fucking,
Yeah.
check it out, check it out. That's a credit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Doesn't have to be your credit, but you can be like Mike Baker on, as seen on JRE.
Yeah, I know Scooter, Booger, and Slash. Those fucking kids' names are all code names and shit.
When did you make the decision from Michael to Mike? Is that a life thing or is that a comedy thing?
No, life people call me Baker typically. It's not even Mike, but for comedy, I think it was just easier. And it's such a common name already. I felt like, cutting it to Mike a little bit better.
Mike Baker.
Yeah.
Are you gonna like blow up and then be like, no, I'm Michael now? You gotta call me Michael.
No.
Do you hate Michael?
I'm Michael at work. That's about
Gross.
Michael.
Yeah.
No, so I would hate Michael.
it. Yep.
That's fair. That's fair. One side of my family calls me by my middle name, and then the other side just calls me George. And at some point, I don't know when it flipped. Like the other side called me George, and the other side called me by my middle name. Something about like school, and they're like, "What do you want to be called?" And I was just like, "I don't know. I don't care."
What's your middle name?
I can't say it because it's a password now. Or it's like a recovery question. I was like, "Oh, we asked this now? I just been advertising this, so I
What's your
can't
mom's
now."
maiden name?
No.
What's your first pet?
What do you want? Hey, no, I'll show you my debit card real quick. Hang on,
Perfect.
I'll give you. Take a picture of it so you can study it.
Perfect.
Man, I've watched those videos of like those young kids live streaming, and then they getting talked into showing the debit card on screen. I was like, guys, what are we doing here?
Being stupid kids.
Yeah,
That's
but
all that it is, man. I got a credit card, everybody. Show me the back. Look, check it out. They wanted me to show you the back.
I guess.
And the next thing you know,
I guess that's fair. I
ordered 5 PlayStations.
when I first got a debit card, I for no reason just went to the ATM to go check my balance. And I was like, "What is this like? Boop, how cool!" But now you can just do it on your phone.
Yeah.
It's not the same. There's anxiety going to the bank of like, I'm gonna be robbed. Someone's gonna mug me.
No, they could do that from their phone too now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one has to leave their house to rob somebody anymore.
Have you seen them stealing cars with like the antenna? Like they stand with the giant antenna by like brand new push to start cars, and then they'll have someone sitting inside, and they extend the signal from your front door where you hang your keys to your garage, and they start your car and they take off with it.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's some
Yeah.
Gone in 60 Seconds shit, man.
Yeah, it's less time. They don't even have to
Yeah.
break anything. They just like boop, open that bitch and sit right in like you're there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So close your garage doors, folks. Don't fucking just park outside. There's very few like garages that I see now that have cars in it. Everyone's using it for storage, dude.
Mine has so much shit in it.
Can it fit one car?
No, fuck
no
no.
cars.
No
Damn,
cars.
that's crazy. But is it like useful? Like
No.
No? Oh.
Not at all.
Oh,
My brother's garage is all like organized with tools. He's got like a fucking air compressor with a hose that
that's
rolls
cool.
out.
And like a fucking lift to put your car on and fix it. I want that. I want a lift for my car.
I want a garage. I would love to have a place that has a garage. Man.
I'd like a yard.
I would love those problems. What I do with this? Put a car in here? Or... Or just put boxes. Like I wish I had that issue.
You could put it in your parking space,
Mm.
right? If you started using your parking space as storage, could anyone say anything?
No, but anybody can steal anything.
Put it in a box.
Just buy one of those fucking Home Depot storage things.
Yeah, bolt
with a
it
lock
into
on
your thing and be like, until my lease is up, I'm leaving this safe here.
No, we have a carport and it has a little storage thing on top of it. And someone broke into it, and I have all my drums in there, like, and they didn't take anything.
It's too bulky. They're looking for something they can just carry.
Yeah, so I was just like, fuck, man, like I need to, like I don't know if I should put like air tags inside the drums and then put them away. But
What are you gonna do? Go fight the person like you're a superhero for your drums back?
no, we have law enforcement.
They're not gonna do anything.
They better do some shit.
they're not
All
gonna
right,
do
well then
anything.
I'll fucking.
They'll do something for Michael Baker, but not for Carlos Patino.
I'll tell them, hey, this was purchased by Michael Baker.
I'm borrowing Mike's drums.
Yeah, like I was just holding it for him, and then they'll be like, we're on it right away.
right now.
It's actually next door to you. Like no. So like what I ended up doing is like there's like little holes where you can drill long ass screws into it. So at night if I hear, I'm like, oh fuck, where's my drill?
I'm not gonna hear shit.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna hear a goddamn thing. Can you hear anything over a CPAP machine?
Fuck no.
Yeah, fucking steal his car. Do you have a push to start car?
Yeah, we do.
You're like, I have a few.
No, because we have the one, and then my other cars is a fucking 2012 Honda Fit and a 96 Suburban.
Nice. Those are both good years because I remember those years.
Yeah.
Yeah, 99. I remember writing 1994 on like my paper in school, and then just like having this weird realization that like this is now like I'm a person in this world, and I was like, that's crazy. And I was sober. I was like, I wasn't like beat as a child or anything. I'm just having this. It's one of my core. There's like waking up, and like watching my dad hit my mom. That's a like pop me into existence as a person, and then the next check mark is the writing 1994 and going like, damn, I'm a person. I don't have anything in between then though, so I might have been abused. I don't know.
Definitely possible.
That's between 2 and what, 5? That's a long time. So abuse your children in that age. If is you taking anything from this podcast?
I missed my window.
Yeah, me too.
No, you could
So
just
did I.
have another. Damn, I didn't grab myself a beer.
You want to get one?
I'll get one. Yeah.
Oh shit. So Mike Baker, how are things going?
Going good.
Going good, man. You did a show last night?
Yeah, Boondocks.
Boondocks.
It was
okay.
good.
At the Boons.
Yeah.
The Boons.
Silly Manor put it on. Mike James, Melissa Nami.
Hell
It was a
yeah.
good show.
Cool. All right, George. Now you're back.
You're like, I only had time for one question.
I only have energy for one.
It was
question.
a good show though.
Yeah, for sure. And it was honestly, it's better than it should have been because there was at least 60 to 80 people in there.
Nice.
But it was during the NBA Finals, during the World Cup, so we had to compete with that. But really, there was only one table there for the finals. So not bad.
Wow, nice.
Congrats to the Knicks.
I've never been to Boondock. I think
No,
No.
that's cool. It's a like a, I would say like kind of a dive.
You'd probably be the first Filipino to enter the doors.
Well-
Yeah, because none of them leave. They fucking. I bet there's a basement, and they go, sir. And they're all fucking locked down there.
They're actually shockingly nice, but it is like there's like a thin blue line flag on the wall, and it's all
A
Irish
noose.
themed.
A noose from the ceiling fan. You're like, I see why Mike Baker or Mike James comes here. That's his spot.
It's
There's a
no
water
River
lounge.
Lounge though. I will say that. There's no River Lounge. Now that place was.
What was the River Lounge?
Remember in Riverside? Is that one where some drunk person punched the bartender? Or the
Oh
bartender
yeah.
punched
It was like right off the freeway, wasn't it? Like right next to it? Oh no, I'm thinking of Rockefellers. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Of.
no.
That's when I pulled up to Rockefellers for the first time. That's when I felt like I was pulling up to like be murdered because it's such a weird like. Why is this place here in this space? And then you turn into this building, and they're like, "Oh, you got to go in around the corner." You're like, "What? Is this a maze? Is this an escape room that I'm coming to?"
Am I gonna have to flash my lights to somebody before I get out?
No, that's a gang thing.
Yeah.
Have you been to Sporty's across the street from Rockefeller's?
No.
It's even fucking worse.
Is it really?
It makes Rockefeller's look like a fucking Hyatt.
It's like a rave.
Yeah.
Are you getting updates on the score, sir?
No.
If by updates you mean watching the entire thing live.
It's like, no, I'm
Well,
fine. I can engage.
Actually, I guess Germany just fucking scored another goal.
Ew.
So they're like 5-1 right now.
That's gross.
That is crazy.
That's
Germans?
German.
The Germans.
I don't even like German chocolate cake.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
You like
I
chocolate
don't.
anything.
And that's my point.
You would
It's
eat it.
so bad. I'm like, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah, I'll eat the icing off of it and like the frosting and shit. But there's like nuts in it and like coconut or something. I'm making it up, but there's something in it that I'm just like, I don't want this. I don't want this at all.
You guys really do get to food fucking.
I'm so hungry, dude. There's 17 donuts in the kitchen right now. I woke up. I did the workout. I came here now, so now I'm trying to. My blood sugar's dropping, and he's watching sports. You know, I don't know what you want from me.
No, sports are on. I am not watching. Like I getting a text message is different.
Yeah. Who did the worst at Boondocks?
So I think Mike James had the worst hand dealt because his set was during the last couple minutes of the game. So like even the people who weren't there for the game were like, oh fuck, because it was close. It was right at the end. So his set was starting really good, and then that end of the game distracted people.
Yeah, dude, that end of the game was crazy because it was like, again, the Spurs blew another lead. They blew a lead every single game. They were up every single game, and they blew all of them. All of this one, they were up 20 with like about 8 minutes left, and you're like, all you got to do is hold the line down for 5 minutes for the less. If you're still up 20 with 3 minutes left, then you're fine. But they just kept chipping at it. I was like, no way. Like I rewatched it last night. I was like, that fourth quarter was insane. So it would make sense to like be, oh fuck, here we go. Like on stage while some shit like that is happening. I would just be like, I'm getting off too. I want to watch this shit. You know.
So Mike James had to surf some choppy water. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, but everybody, like I said, everybody did good. Still, the vast majority of the room was there for it. Dave Thompson opened, and obviously it's a rowdy bar, so you have
Damn,
to get everybody.
it sounds like I'm the only person that bombed last night.
No, I did too. I
didn't even time you.
Oh shit! That doesn't mean I didn't bomb, dude.
No, but it was not enough for me to be like, damn, I should get him off stage right now. You know.
Yeah.
I was just like,
you know.
I was trying to do math. I was like, all right, I did about 13 minutes. The show started at this time. He's been out maybe 12 minutes now. It was fine.
Man.
But I brought my own 6-pack of dicks and I ate them on stage. That's fine, right? That's expected as the host and first.
For sure.
But I think when I watch like warm up guys, and I understand it's not the same thing, but when I watch like warm up guys on like TV shows and stuff, I'm like, damn, this dude's really fucking good at his job. You know, like he really knows how to get us hyped. Granted, we are like, as an audience member, you're sort of contractually obligated to participate, but also like at some point you cross the threshold and it's like, no, I'm ready. I'm ready for the show now. You know, and I'm like, how do you do that as a host in comedy? How do you? Have you guys ever seen that kind of host?
Nothing that good.
It's always a black guy that I see, and so I'm like, God damn it, dude, I can't do that. Blackface is not allowed. Like. Saw it at the Ice House one time. I was like, man, this guy.
Blackface?
Yeah, a couple times.
For real? At the Ice House?
No. Just this black dude that was a good host. Like a really good host. It was it might have been a Dave McNary show. And this guy had hosted probably 3 times in a row that I did the show. And every time I was just like, yo, it's the same jokes, but he's fucking crushing it right now. And so every time I bomb as a host, I'm like, no, I'm not supposed to. There's somebody that can do it, so it's doable.
Yeah.
So
I don't know, man. I guess we had to learn how to have fun with it. I think that's what it is.
For sure.
Because like every time we host or something, we see it as work because it is. You know, you're working more than everybody else, and it doesn't. You don't matter at all. The show matters. You don't.
Yeah.
So
can I tell you, as a host, I looked at my watch. I was like, "Damn, it's only been 10 minutes. I gotta fill at least 2 more minutes. I got at least 2 more minutes." So there were points like in the last 4 minutes of my act where I was like, I'm gonna just stop talking for a little bit. I need to buy some time. I was crawling. So me and Mike James bombed last night is what you're saying?
I keep telling you that I did too, man. And so did Will.
I
As a
didn't
matter
really
of-
watch Will's set.
As a matter of fact, the majority of the show was
Well, the
pretty-
majority of the people that got there like during Will's set in the middle of it.
Mhm.
So
No, it was weird because like 2 people would leave and then 2 people would come in. Like
that's why I kept going outside. I was like, I gotta bark somebody.
Mhm.
There's occasional people. I got like 7 people in yesterday.
Oh, you were the one
nice.
that brought them in?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The family that we saw walking.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, they were already walking in.
That's true.
That was crazy.
That's true. And they stayed. I didn't
Yeah.
see them leave.
They stayed and they sat their kids all the way in the back. They're like,
Go play Roblox.
Yeah.
What do kids play on iPads these days?
I don't know.
Roblox.
Is it Roblox?
A lot of Roblox.
That seems like a
Crazy.
hard game to like. It's the old person, but I was like, how do you play on your screen?
Oh,
You
it's
know?
fucking terrible.
I need a stick. I need a PlayStation 2 controller, ideally, but I'll settle for a 360. You know,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
that's the perfect.
You can play on
size.
PC.
Seems weird to play
Yeah.
something.
I think it's all the pedophiles though, like looking for the kids.
They're the one with hacks. They're like, hey, let me turn your webcam on. Let me see you real quick. All right. My dad said I look cute. So we have you on our Scene Builders show.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah. But you're doing so much on your own now. I feel like the Ontario Improv doesn't really mean
yeah.
anything.
So
you
we
know?
brought you here to kind of unbook you.
Me and the both homies were fucking out.
Yeah.
Actually, we're replacing you with the next person that comes through that door.
It's a delivery person.
Could be
Hey,
any- man. Yeah. What are you
Yes,
doing
you're
on the
doing
22nd?
No, that was super cool, and it's super cool that you guys have the ability to do shows there because it's such a difference than a brewery or a fucking bar or whatever. It's nice having people there dedicated to comedy. Like the
Yeah.
audience is there for it.
Yeah. Those spaces I think are hard to come by in general, and I think that's why like club comedy is so different than our bar comedy.
Yeah.
Like it is you're in such a different headspace when you pay $15 to $30, and then the usher's like, no, you have to sit here.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to sit in the front. No, you have to. You can't. You got here. You have to. There's
Yeah.
no choice. So, but they're only like that on weekends. On Wednesdays, someone's like, I want to sit here. They're like, yeah, go. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
Oh man.
Put them in the front, God damn it! In front of this crooked ass room. God damn it!
It is a little crooked, huh?
It bothers me so much while
Yeah.
I'm up there. It's distracting.
There's like
how-
more on this side than there is on.
Yeah,
on
and I'm
the
like,
right
why the
side.
walkway just not the middle of the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Who did this? You
Yeah.
could just move the chairs. Like you don't
Mhm.
have to do it this way. It's not a road that you have to build around a mountain.
Mhm.
You could have just made it straight. It bothers me a lot.
Mhm.
A lot. Like, oh man.
Have you guys gotten recordings from there? Like they give us our sets after we did the show the other
A
day.
few times.
Yeah.
I think we've all stopped asking because the first like 3 times the guy was like, I don't know what happened.
Mhm.
It didn't save.
Well, so our audio was so incredibly low, and it was only through one channel. Like you couldn't even hear the laughs or anything, so I had to boost it way up. But
Mhm.
it sounds like they have a setup for a second mic for the crowd, and like maybe like left channel's crowd, right channel's the mic.
Mm.
But they only gave us the one channel, so it just sounds like we're up there.
That
fucking
that
in
second board
silence.
wasn't even on.
Yeah.
They were like, whatever, here you go. That's cool. Yeah, I remember I think when we started too, like it was still like a weird can we bring our own cameras?
Mhm.
You know, it was still like it's semi enforceable
Yeah.
at that point. And so now that it's so accepted, it's I don't even take the club. Usually the club tape is the worst.
Mhm.
Shocking, right? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like for
Yeah.
our show, I'm gonna bring my camera and everything
Mhm,
because it's better than what the club has.
Yeah, because they don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the old, like all the clubs setups, the old clubs like the Ice House and Flappers and all that, they're not for creative purposes. You know, they're
Yeah.
shot so that you can share your set with a booker kind
Yeah.
of thing, not so that you can make content.
Oh,
from it.
true. Yeah.
So everything's on a weird angle. They don't really care about the sound. But now, like we are walking productions. You know, a lot of us are putting the mic on outside of our shirt for some reason, and then syncing it up with our phone and being able to like punch a good 4K clip out that night.
Yeah.
So it's I almost don't want. So when the club like, do you want your stuff? Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I'm doing a spot at Flappers tonight, and I asked like, "Oh, can I record it myself?" And they're like, "No, but they sell it to you." I was like,
Yeah, for
"Fuck it."
$35. It's
Yeah.
probably more
Oh,
now.
for a lower quality clip with worse audio.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
It's like, I'll post it as a podcast, dude. I don't give a shit. The audio is gonna be good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be great.
I got it free last time, which was nice. But
Nice. Was it like another booker or
the host just hooked me up. He's like, "Hey, I'll take care of you."
nice? You had a good set.
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah. Imagine the host so nice. He does that to someone who's bomb. Hey man, I'll give you your set. Have you ever watched yourself bomb?
I've like I've looked at jokes that bomb before and looked at the specific joke to try and figure out what happened there, but I've not been able to bring myself to watch a bomb. I have plenty of bombs recorded.
You know what happened? We sucked that night. That's what happened. Because some days you can do it, the same way.
True.
Twice in a row, and then it has completely different hits on a crowd.
Yeah.
I also think I don't do, and I think it's a poor thing for a comic to have, but I don't really do well in front of drunk people. Like I think for me it's probably a little less fun, so I do just put a little less into it because they're not paying attention. But you put me in front of a 7:30 crowd that's already had a drink or two, like it's all flamethrowers. But the moment the 9:30 show starts, they're already drunk. They've been drinking in their car. I'm like, they don't give a shit about my boyfriend jokes right now. Like I get away.
That's how my set started last night, because I went second to last, and we're at a bar, so everybody's fucking drunk. And the beginning of my set was all about like my kids and family life, and they're like, we don't fucking care. And then later when I get into like the hurricane shots or like the
party shit,
other dirty shit, they're like, fuck
yeah, the bar shit. Yeah, cool. You've been going to the CB, the Chatterbox, a lot, and I feel like Chatterbox is like it's like the Forks in Game of Thrones, where like you get to see a crossover of like so many OC, LA, San Diego. Sometimes even the Bay Area comics will come down, go to LA and land in Chatterbox. So what's your experience been like, just sitting in the mix, I guess?
It is cool because you do really get that crossover of everybody coming over. And getting that different experience of different scenes, but it's a cool spot overall. Like the Thursday mic is a little crazy now. When I started going there was when they were doing set of the night on Tuesdays, and there was only ever like 18 or 19 of us, and it was like a tight knit group. You didn't get a lot of people in, and then on Thursdays it feels like a show. Like there hasn't been less than 40 comics since Conan showed up. Yeah. Every single fucking week, and people think like he's gonna come again. I don't know why, but. And now it's just it's a party experience, but it's not as. I go there when I'm comfortable with the joke and I want to do it in front of a crowd, but still like an open mic type situation. Because there's
like you got to see, does this legs stand?
Yeah, exactly.
It's ready, but let me make sure.
Well, because lately too, like on Thursday, they only give everybody 2 minutes for every comic, so you don't get to try a bunch of new stuff. It's more like just 1 or 2 quick jokes.
Yeah, you guys could probably get more if there's only one host.
So why comedy?
Honestly, I'd never done anything creative before in my life. Like I was very much like, I gotta get a job, I get married, have kids, go to school, went and got my master's degree, and then like everything was done. The kids aren't done, obviously, but they're older. And I had nothing.
Yes,
to do
they
all
are.
of a sudden.
They're done with.
You're holding me back, all right?
They're not done, but I'm done with them.
Once you release your first hour, you kill them so you get some more material.
But yeah, so like I kind of ran out of stuff to do, and I actually my friend is friends with C's Reynoso, and a few years ago when you guys had the improv show with him on it, I went to go see him because we knew C's. And I think you guys mentioned the open mic or something. Like I followed you guys on Instagram. I was like, oh, they do an open mic right here. And then I fucking went one time and then never looked back.
Nice.
Dang.
I look back all the time.
Did you hear what he said though?
What?
He was motivated by C's to start comedy.
I could do that.
Maybe his own C's.
C's motivated him. He's like, we went to go see this dude C's, and I was like, I could do it too.
That's cool. That's a very organic approach. I'm always curious how people like run into us. And stuff. And then...
Well, so I did that. I started at the Tuesday at the Brooks Bar, Mike.
Okay.
Which was probably not the best place.
I disagree.
Oh yeah,
man.
Ethan Quill.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
place
For
is
you
cool.
and like of what
Yeah.
you're coming in with.
Yeah.
I think that's where you should be, because like you know who you are,
Yeah.
you know your perspectives on things, and I think a lot of early comics spend their 20s figuring that out
For
before
sure.
they start telling jokes.
True.
And so like since you already know, I think it was good for you to go into the chaos first and be like, oh, I got to make sure I can talk.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. True.
So I think that gave you some balls of diamonds.
But also Brooks, like since it was the riff, it's just like you don't have that much material when you're starting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to be able to just like draw topics and try to riff out of that, it kind of
To be one of the people that nobody felt like, oh, I'm gonna leave for this.
Mhm.
You know, that was cool.
Yeah,
That was nice.
So
I never felt like I had to leave for you while you were up there too. So
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I do miss that mic now. Like I don't think there's any riff mics really.
no.
there's a couple, there's a few, but none so unhinged like that.
Yeah.
One was,
Seriously.
just I don't know. It was there was a little while, I think right before you started, that like Brooks was kind of a party. Like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
it was there was like 20, 25 of us just hanging out, and then there were people that would hang out after hitting balls and stuff, and we would all just kind of jam into that little clubhouse because that was before they even had anything built outside.
Oh yeah.
And so people would be like standing by the door trying to watch and stuff, leaving the door open, but it's hot as fuck and nobody wants that. But I don't know. I liked what it became later. Like,
Yeah.
it became like a little bit more intimate, free, low pressure, but still with some people that are like, these dudes are just talking shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah.
So Brooks was your first mic?
Yeah, Brooks, and then Back to the Grind right after that.
Okay.
I didn't even realize there was anything else out there, and really at that time there wasn't much in the Inland Empire. Do we
What
have
year is
anything
this?
else?
When you came around. You're like, I wrote notes. I know.
24,
Okay.
early
Okay.
24.
Really? I feel like by then there was plenty. Not like now. I think I was just telling Carlos, like now there is a sustainable scene where like you can do something every day.
Every day.
Yeah, like you can ask one of the friends that you met at the mic for a spot on their show on Friday, and you'll probably get it. Like you can do something Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and when that happened the first time, like in 2018, that was all us. It was so exhausting. It was
sure.
It was like, hey, we were doing 6 shows a week for like 3.5 months or something, but next to nothing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's why like we wanted to be like, what are we doing here? It's like we're trying to make something happen so people can do shows, so we don't have to fucking do it all. And so like when you started doing your Monday, I was like, oh, this is real. Like,
Yeah.
there's a scene here that like we can enjoy now.
Well, and
it's cool.
I also think you guys set kind of a bar for like the quality of an open mic because there's
Really?
so
Have you been to the mics lately?
I'm saying, like out in LA, out in OC, there's some rough mics where it's like, what are you guys doing?
You guys want to get 7 minutes at the laundromat?
Yeah,
It's cool.
it's not even the laundromat's the problem. It's just like the pacing, the host, the music in between. All of it matters, and some people don't get
It's
it.
low effort for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we were trying to do lower effort, and then George starts bringing in extra cases with more lights, and I was like, hey,
And now there's a hand truck.
what happened?
And a sign.
What happened to minimum effort, man? I'm over here on my knees. I'm plugging shit in on my knees now. Like, fuck. But it looks cool.
It does. I think it
It
does.
looks
It makes
cool.
it makes a huge difference. I mean, like,
Yeah.
because Back to the Grind, like, you could just put a spotlight and, because that's probably how it was done before. You just put a spotlight, 2 speakers, maybe 1 speaker, even
1 speaker, no mixer.
no mixer.
People don't get it.
Yeah, and like you can get away with getting people up like that, and it's very minimal. You don't even have to move chairs or anything. Just be like, if people want to sit wherever they want to sit, they're sitting there.
Yeah.
But the fact that like we move the chairs, so it's like an ideal viewing experience. And then like the lighting, which they invested a lot in the lighting as well. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that place like
I really enjoy when the owner comes down just to like grab stuff in the corner. We're in his fucking way. But he comes down, and he does a double take of like, oh, this shit looks nice.
Yeah.
Because it does, and I don't think people understand.
They may not understand, but I think you can still like feel it. You know what I mean? Like feel that's high quality. Like even the little things like fucking candles on the tables or like actual spotlights. Like even if they don't call it out in their mind, they can still feel, oh, this is a good mic. This is not a good mic.
Yeah. Yeah, or was, I guess. It's been cool to get work done there lately. Now, like and everyone's like finding other places to do on Thursdays, which I was taking personally for a little while, but I like the extra time. The extra time's letting me do my extra jokes, let me sit in the silence for a second, whereas like doing 4 minutes of back to the grind is like, let me just fucking hurry up then.
Yeah.
Let me just bang, 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 and not really like
let it simmer a little bit.
Yeah. And I think that vibe change for the extra time is slowly bringing in more people. We had a couple of regulars from the mic come to Strum yesterday.
Oh, cool.
And more regulars are kind of trickling back in. So come summertime when it's hot upstairs, I think it's gonna come back. But
well, I think it's also the combination of like the summer lull where comedians aren't doing it as fucking much. I think Chatterbox is unique right now because of that whole Conan thing a couple months ago, where they're getting so many transplants from different places coming to just be a part of that.
I think Chatterbox has always been unique, sort of just in the location.
Yeah.
And if you are a LA or OC comic, it's not that far of a drive to kind of get your jokes done out of your city.
Yeah, true.
And it's an easy way for like a headliner to be like, yo, I can hit the store and I can go to this little bar and work some shit out and nobody knows who I am kind of space.
Yeah.
And so I've always been jealous because like to ask someone to come out to Riverside to feature for a Thursday, like as great as Back to the Grind is, I got to be realistic about the mileage that they have to do.
Yeah.
It's like it's a hard ask. And so I think that's why I've put so much effort into like having standards. So thank you for acknowledging our standards and our quality.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because like no one else is. I'm trying so hard to just make this into a space where like headliners and features are like, oh, we can do shit out here. And I think like the local features and headliners are now realizing like, oh, I could do shit out here and don't really know why. They don't understand like the kind of work that just the overall scene has been putting into having a Monday mic, a Tuesday mic, a Wednesday mic, a Thursday mic, and then having a set of the nights and stuff. Like a lot of people put effort into this, and people don't want to come out here still. I don't know what to do about it.
I don't know. There's so much stigma with IE, which is so annoying because I think you guys were talking about it recently. Like anyone,
nonstop, every episode
that goes out. Well, like anyone that goes out to LA and like makes a fool of themselves. Like, oh, it's because they're an IE comic. Like, no, it's because they're fucking weird. Like you guys have them too.
Yeah,
you just don't notice.
Yeah. These guys just like to fucking drive. They come out. And
we already kicked them out over here. That's why they went to you guys.
They're not allowed. Yeah, they're not allowed.
I wish we could kick more people out.
I know you do.
Swear, man.
Yeah, but you just want to kick them out because they're not funny.
Which I think is still an offense.
It's
okay,
valid.
This is a good room. Go figure out your shit in the parking lot, Mike. Okay, go somewhere where there isn't walls and don't bring your garbage here.
Oh man,
because someone said this room used to be something, and he's right. Used to be something, but it's the comic's fault. Anytime a room dies,
for sure,
or somebody walks, it's the performer's fault. It's because you're bringing your garbage, or you didn't write something that day, so you're like, hey, what the fuck do you do? I bet your grandma's dead. Oh, she is dead? I'm so sorry. Just
well, also like the comic's not fucking hanging out in the room. I've had a problem with my mic too, where if there's not any normal people there, like you guys got to stay in the fucking room. You want us to be in the room when you're there.
But then no, they'll say publicly like, I don't care, I don't want to tell my jokes to comics. It's like, you want to tell your jokes to bodies. Shut up. Let's be honest about this.
It's funny how like, because I like the hang too. Like it's
the hang should be for after.
Yeah,
it should not be during. And I think comics like to hang during because they're anxious and they don't know how to deal with their anxiety, so they need to talk to their friends and feel comfortable.
Yeah, for sure. But if there's
a man and deal with your shit.
But if there's a crowd,
down.
but if there's a crowd, then you don't have to be there.
Yeah, if there's a crowd, who cares?
Then the hang could then you could be like.
I think that's there, especially like the younger kids. That feels old and weird to say, but the younger kids, I think that's their rationale. Is like, I'm not sitting down because if someone comes, then they have a place to sit. Yeah, but and they end the thought there. Not that like, oh, I'm still not filling the seat. They're like, oh, it's for someone else now. And so they don't even go that far as to be like, oh, it's better for me as a performer to sit. I think it's better to watch, because then you don't do the stupid crowd work with the same couple and ask the same fucking question and waste your time.
Yeah.
You're like, why'd you do that? You could have just watched. You could have just been on your phone, really. Yeah. I don't give a shit. But
and just like passive listening, like I write way more listening to other people do stand up
Mm-hmm.
than I do in the hang afterwards.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
get more inspiration.
Yeah. Man, that's such a good way to look at that.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. Because you're right. Because the hang is like you're podcasting. It's fun. Let me get some laughs from my friends, but it's never any material you can reuse.
Right.
And when you sit in the showroom for something, okay. And I will say, if you have another spot to go to, great. But if your another spot you go to is an open mic, you can wait a little bit.
Yeah,
you know, it's not a show. You're not getting paid.
Yeah.
You're not going to go to hang and sitting inside the showroom during a show. You get to be like, oh, 7 people are talking about this right now. I'm not going to talk about it at all. Let me pick something else different. So it's smart.
One of the problems that I've had at your mic before
It's going late.
is no, no, is the host. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's actually like when you're up. This has only happened like a couple times, so it's not like a huge problem. But one of the things that I have dealt with was like I would be on stage, and I would be lighting the room up. I'm just kidding. And like I would be doing working on my shit or whatever the hell you want to call it, doing my jokes, and then I just hear on the outside,
Yes.
and like they're all laughing and
100%.
and I'm always like,
insane.
fuck, who? I bet it was a "you look like" joke too. Like it's always some shit like that. It was like, oh, fuck, man.
I can't tell you how many times both the outside big rolling door and that small door, I go out there and physically like push people away from the door. I'm like, just fucking go in there.
Yeah, it's insane. I think since we've had like nights at Back to the Grind lately, I think there was one. It wasn't last week. It wasn't the week before. Like it was this month. Earlier this month. I went. There was no crowd, so like, and everyone was literally upstairs. And I was like, all right, guys, just fucking go down there. Like, I was like, there's no crowd, guys. Just go fucking down there. I'm going to. All right. So like, and then everyone everyone went. I was just like, I didn't know I had that kind of power.
They're probably scared.
I don't know what they had. No, there's nobody that's scared of me. It's ridiculous. But I don't know, man. I mean, just dealing with comics sometimes is annoying. It could be annoying, but like you think like, oh shit, I could be annoying too. Like you forget all the times that I'm also out there making everybody laugh and shit. And
No, I don't forget.
Mm-hmm.
I don't forget. But as the only person who feels like obligated to be down there because somebody's going to run sound and also pour, I see the benefit of sitting down there.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I try to maximize my time. Why would I not go and learn a little bit and work my material and then maybe hang out later? That's kind of what we used to do when everything started. I think we all understood it. Like, hey, let's all be here. Let's be supportive. Let's be in the room. I just posted a picture of the Hideaway. I think Frank posted it, and it was back in like 2017, and like that vibe was definitely there. Of like, oh, we can't just be upstairs. We have to be with show starting. Let's be downstairs and let's be supportive. And then we would hang for a very long time after the show because like, okay, show's done, we can chill now, But there's like been a lot of like, I don't know, selfish crossover, I would say.
100%.
Yeah, then people go other places now. Like they feel the need to go up multiple times on a night, which is like, I guess if you feel it, but I think that you just want to go out and feel like you're doing the thing.
I think that's the thing too, is like those people also, when I think you hit it right there, it's like those people also want to just go out. Like let's go do something. Let's go do something. I can tell jokes and we can hang out at the bar later. We could be out all night. And
well, with me, I'm just like, dude, at the end of the night, like let's just go home, man.
Yeah. But I think that's also partially my fault because quality takes work,
Oh yeah, for sure.
We work and
It's tiring running a mic.
Yeah.
Minimal effort, my ass.
I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you're there. I also moved the booth to the other side now. So,
yeah?
So we got extra shit to do.
Well, I told you it wasn't. I told you I was like, hey, it's just another power strip. Or it's just a power strip. It's not that much of.
But you're right though. I do keep adding to the show because I take that I think from Flappers when I was running sound and like 2015 where like the brief was like, hey, this is a show, this is a club, this is a showroom, treat it like a show. Everybody should have music. You're gonna go to a club, you're gonna have music anyway, no reason not to practice how you're gonna play. And that was something I got from Flappers and fucking Barbara. You know, and industry will say what you will about Flappers and Barbara, but she gave me a lot of good, just general production tips out of the kindness of her soul, but wouldn't be my manager because I wasn't special needs. So, you know, it's fine. But there's no reason to practice, you know, and I always see like ways to try to make things better because I think a better showroom means a better show. I would love a Thursday night just to be just bangers all night, top to bottom, but they got to work it out still, and there's, you know, sometimes you can't work it out when there are comics outside laughing at something that now the audience can't hear. It's like, God damn it, what are you doing? Sit down, laugh at this person, or don't. That's even more fun is when you're just like, what are you doing? What did you say? I don't know what you just said. There's so many times where I'm like sitting in the corner by myself. I should mic myself up. I think I'm gonna one day, and we're gonna just watch people, because I talk to myself a lot. I was like, I don't even know what you just said, dude. Like I don't understand.
At some point, you're like, I don't even know who's talking right now. Yeah, they can move the mic stand.
Is that a mic stand talking? That's crazy. This mic stand's pretty funny.
Oh man!
So, find me one good comic who doesn't move the mic stand, and I'll stop harping on it. But
I guess I'm gonna have to stop moving the mic stand.
Not after last night. No. It sucks that the three of us were the worst on the show.
Oh, me,
the
you,
three, Buddy and Will.
Oh yeah. No, we weren't the worst on the show.
Oh yeah, okay, you're right. Let's move on.
We weren't the worst.
I had fun though, and I think
cool.
There's a little part of me that feels guilty when I'm bombing, and it's still kind of a good time. You know, because like it's not that I wasn't getting laughs; they were just very far spaced apart. You know, instead of the 5 laughs per minute, I was probably getting 1 or 2, and on things that I'm like, maybe this will work at this point. So.
I actually personally find it so funny when I tell a joke that I know has worked numerous times and then just fucking bombs flat out. Like, that's funnier to me than the joke working. Everybody
when that happens to me, you will see me hit the fucking gas and try to get to the next point as soon as possible. I linger 0 time. I'm like, oh, that sucked. All right, so let's talk about being Filipino then. You know, I cannot handle it. I want to rip my chest open and stomp on my heart when that happens.
No, for me, it's like a happy cringe. I'm like, fuck.
I don't like it. My soul won't even allow me to acknowledge it. Some people are like, okay, that didn't work. I'm just like, okay, that joke, I wasn't even finished, so I'm gonna start something else right now. I'm gonna keep talking. I learned that from Todd Glass though. Todd Glass was the one that was like, when you're bombing, just keep talking, dude. It is that weird pause, nobody laughed, where the crowd acknowledges like, oh, that sucked, dude.
Yeah.
But if they don't know that there wasn't a punchline,
correct. Yeah.
Just keep going.
They don't know what your set is. They don't know that there was supposed to be a joke there. Like this part of the setup.
And I know that. I know that, but my heart does. My heart's like, this sucked, dude. Quit comedy right now. Especially when it's an A-lister where you're like, this is my throwaway. I'm gonna save this whole set right now. This is great. Oh, I suck. Never mind. I suck really. Yeah. Where are you at in comedy now, Mike Baker? Because I mean, every time somebody respectfully because I know comes in later in life, I feel like they come in sort of with an advantage and they take off pretty quick, and I think you're good evidence of that is where, like, you know your voice, you know what you want to talk about, you have things you have talked about, and you put yourself in good opportunities where now you go.
I think there's a couple different things with it. Like you said, I already know who I am. I'm not worried about being cool. I'm already married. I'm not worried about getting bitches. Like, I'm just trying to be funny is the only thing I'm doing.
Till the bitches start coming, bro. They're like, oh, Mike, you want to go on this show? Come to my hotel real quick. I'll talk to you about it.
But yeah, so like I did that. I have the time to do a bunch of mics all the time. I took your class at the beginning. That kind of gave me like a jump start.
Put you back a couple years, huh?
See, most comics starting off don't realize that they could just talk to me.
For free. No, they can give
me
me $200 instead.
Yeah, instead, they're getting half-ass advice. You think he told you everything?
No, he locked it behind a second class.
Yeah. There's a third secret class that's not even on the menu, bro. It's invite only. It's Club 33 of the Improv School Redlands.
It's
Goddamn
Scientology.
it. Comes with a Dianetics book. You're right. Advanced stand-up comes with Dianetics.
Just wait until you hear about Xenu.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Is like you made all of those decisions. You kind of, I don't want to say accidentally. I think you understood where you wanted to go, and you found a very, short-term goals to get there, and now you're doing it. So anytime anyone wants to like talk a little bit of shit about you because like, oh, he just started, he's gonna blah 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 blah, it's like that may be so, but you cannot deny the trajectory that this person has had.
Yeah.
And I think comics get jealous of that.
I think we're all just trying to do the thing. We're at different points in our lives. If you're younger, like I would rather suck and be 10 years younger and starting. You know what I mean? And take a little bit longer to get there. But also like some of the people that talk shit also like, have you read books on comedy? Have you tried? What are you doing to make yourself better?
Yeah. Oh, I'm drinking less.
Yeah.
I'm only going to have one beer now, but when I go on stage, I'll do better now.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of ego, I think, too. Of like comics, and you're saying like they could talk to you, but comics don't want advice. There's a lot of comics deep down where they're like, I know what is right. You can't tell me how to do me. Don't understand that like there's a decorum and a format and a structure to everything that kind of allows you to do you better instead of you just fucking around.
Well, and on top of that, like I have some tags on some of my best jokes that came from other comics. You have a tag on one of my best jokes.
Yeah.
You only.
It makes me feel good when people do it because I'm like, this is great.
Right?
I helped him.
Yeah, for sure. Like I'm saying, like if you're not watching other comics, you can't help them and they can't help you. We're all a community. Like one of us succeeding doesn't stop somebody else from succeeding.
That's what
I'm but also do not run your bits by me. That shit will piss
Don't
me
do
off.
it in conversation.
Yeah, no.
Don't do that. There's a few comics that will talk and I'm like, bro, I thought we were talking and you were running material. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I'll call them out sometimes too. Like I think Sergio was like, oh, I'm gonna try this one thing. I was like, don't fucking tell me. I was like, don't try to run a bit by me right now. I was like, and then he was like, well, I just want to talk about this, like, and that's that. I was like, no, what you want me to do is to start helping you writing tags for the bullshit you're about to do. That's what you want. You want me to riff with you? Is that what you want? And then I'm like, all right, Serge, bring it up. Let's see if if I can tag this shit up for you. This is as if I don't have my own shit to have to do.
Sergio Mendes, shout out co-host of the We Can't Dunk podcast.
Yeah. Speaking of like giving people advice and they don't take it, that shit happened on Thursday.
What happened?
We were hanging out after the mic, and well, you had mentioned it first. You had mentioned it. It was
don't tell people what I say in conversation. It was confidential.
It was the N word. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, they know.
No, it was
that one they know.
It was I think Guzman was stepping on his punches.
Oh yeah.
You're like, oh, you just need it, and I told him, like, dude, just let it breathe a little bit. You might have a couple people who like get it late too, and that secondary laughter is usually like that also feels good because you're like, oh shit, they're still laughing at it, But if you like step on it, like I understand we have limited time or whatever, but when there isn't that many signups, you can take your time.
That was my point too. I was trying to tell him. I was like, yeah, we got time now.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, I don't know. I was just trying to, and I'm like, motherfucker, just take the advice.
He just gets in his
way.
And
then I went on about talking about dogs and shit. I only want dogs on my team. If you're not a dog, let me know.
Yeah. And then he wouldn't shut up, so I left.
Yeah.
I would not stop with this goddamn riff.
I started barking.
He walked into Brickwood. He was like, "This is the doghouse, bitches!"
We were here growling at people.
Give me an IPA.
Fucking DMX in the building.
Oh yeah. Can I do an Aaron question?
Sure. We're talking about comedy, dude. We're into Aaron territory already.
All right, yeah. So if you don't know Aaron Chase, he was one of the guys. He's no longer one of the guys, but not here.
He's black.
Yeah. He's one of the.
I didn't think you guys made that fucking intro song.
I did. I was part of it. I contributed.
I contributed too.
Carlos.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say?
I think that's my best work. Right, honestly, I think I should quit comedy. Having Carlos send me that voice drop, I was like, "There's nothing else that's gonna do the perfect result."
Yeah, and it was a good blend of it too. Like you did it perfectly.
Yeah, it sounds great.
Yeah. Who do you think is underrated in the IE? Like, who do you think hasn't gotten their shine the way you feel like they kind of should have? Like they stand out to you, but they haven't really stood out to anybody else.
I think Leo Fontana is so fucking funny.
Damn it, it's never me. I'm gonna keep asking. I'm gonna keep asking until they say I think
you're not.
Yeah.
You're not. I don't like you were saying underrated, overlooked. Like
he feels it though.
Yeah.
He feels like it.
I definitely do. I absolutely do. But anyways, Leo, yeah, that's a good.
I think we've reached the point where like we don't suck enough for people to think about us, but we're not good enough for people to think about us. We're sort of by default out of the conversation.
We're plateaued. We're just irrelevant.
Yeah, kind of.
We're irrelevantly in the middle.
Yeah, we're irrelevantly in the mix.
We just blend.
Well, I also think for him, like it's even the audience I feel like that overlooks him sometimes because like if you just sit and pay attention, he's gonna say some crazy shit that's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
But it's tough to lock in on that like monotone, slow delivery.
Sure. I think and he'll probably hear this because he likes to listen to once in a while, but he started doing this thing where like he's riffing between his jokes. And it is a total vibe change.
Yeah.
Where like he comes out of the monotone, he starts talking about stuff, and the laughs per minute skyrocket. It's 3, 4, 5 because he's just talking. And if he can figure out a way to do that into his jokes, I think he'll blow the fuck up. Because like I'll say it. I've been trying to book him for fucking years, and he's like, I don't think I can make it.
Oh really?
Yeah, he goes, I don't think I can make it. I don't think I want to do it.
He just doesn't take shows for some reason.
No, he does. He's been booked. I've seen him. I've heard him get booked on a podcast. Like he does. So I'm gonna take it personal now. But no, like I want people to see. But I think me personally, I think the producer in me wants to give him a goalpost to kind of like put something together for, and I want to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Because I think once he's comfortable in the set, he'll naturally break that and come out a little more. And I want to see what that final product looks like. Because I think at Mike's, where I do see him generally, he's going through a list of like, what else did I want to do? What else do I have? And not like, this is the 10 I'm doing today, and I'm gonna go through it. I want to see what that looks like. But I think he just doesn't want to be connected with the buddy system, and I get it.
Well, he doesn't want to be connected with anyone. Like I barely found him on Instagram, and I only.
Well, then he can't tell you that he let you find him on Instagram.
No, somebody else tagged him. And so somebody tagged him.
I messaged him. I was like, "Oh, we're tagging you now." I'm not even following you, sir. I'm trying to keep. I'm trying to keep your fucking burner out. Okay, I'm trying to support you. Yeah, I saw that. So untag him. I don't think he wants that. All right, God damn it.
I got his DM now.
It's like, man, you found me.
He actually, I messaged him like, hey, is this Leo? And he took like 4 days to respond. He's like, yeah, LOL. And I was like, that was
he was thinking about
he was vetting you to see if you were allowed that level of clearance. I got to talk to the mayor first.
Oh shit!
I also I DM him not regularly, but I think we have real like talks. I think he understands like if he asks me a question, I'll answer, and I think he likes the extra information that I'm willing to give. But it's like I'll tell you in person. Like I don't hide anything.
We gotta have him on the podcast.
I don't think he'll do it. I really don't.
but he's so like interested in what we always say on the podcast. He's always bringing it up, and he's always got news about what person said what about this person.
Oh, he gave me something the last time that I'll share off podcast.
Oh hell yeah! Fuck yeah! Hopefully I remember.
I didn't know. Well, it's not a secret on my end. I didn't know the other person was treating it as such, so I was just airing out laundry. I was like, I didn't know. I'm pretty transparent about everything.
Yeah, when you're talking to Leo, you're talking to the press.
It's okay.
He's a journalist.
I'm good with it.
What if we found that out? That he's just this like underground journalist.
we follow his Substack, and he's been to Fallujah, but not to fight, to record. You're like, dude, I thought you were in the military. That's crazy.
Damn.
He's a cool dude. He's a cool. I've been enjoying. I've spent a lot of time with him, like at the improv school Redlands, Mike. Which I'll be honest, I'm surprised is not overrun with comics, with like IE comics. There are people that want to do comedy there, but I'm very surprised that when I go to the Wednesday night at the improv school Redlands open mic night, that in terms of like working active in the scene comedians, there's like 2, maybe 3 of us, and the rest of them are sort of like hobbyists, but they're regular people that you can try your jokes on. And so I'm shocked that more people are not going to that. You know, and it's like me, Leo, Adrian Lopez, and then so we hang out. But I've been spending a lot of time with Leo, and
does anyone want a brew?
I've never had I'll take another one.
Thank you.
I've never had like a bad conversation with him, and I don't know. It's kind of endearing that he listens to everything. It's cool. It's cool. If you got time, I listen to my friends' stuff too.
Yeah.
I just don't have a lot of friends. That seems like a me problem. You know, I think I'm the one that's fucking up.
I like that Wednesday mic. It's a little bit far for me. And
and Covina's closer.
No. Wednesday, even closer is the store. I've been going to like Saturday the night and stuff out there. Like if I'm gonna drive far.
That I think.
Thank you.
I think I was talking about it with Carlos. I was like, "How do you have so much time as a family man to do comedy, dude?"
So
that's the thing that's putting me back. That's kind of the thing for me. Like this year, I decided I'm trying to slow down and take the year off and do more of the life stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't remember who I was talking about of like you know, my personal life is sort of not off limits, but there's a lot of things that I don't talk about, you know, and I'm trying to do that part more this year, so I'm trying to take the year off. But even so, it's like I'm still like I'm not going to say no to a show, but I'm not actively seeking shows.
Yeah,
you know. And even then, like in this year off, like I'm like I don't have time for anything.
Yeah,
like how do you have so much time?
So basically, the time when I am home, I'm home. Like I take my kids to school in the morning. I make them breakfast. I bring them home from school. So I try and spend as much time.
Their breakfast too.
I just try and be present while I'm home. I used to be a big video game nerd, and I just don't get to play video games anymore.
Oh, okay. You sacrificed something to put more comedy time.
I did.
Okay.
Besides that, naps help. Stay out late, nap when the kids aren't around.
I see. I don't know. I don't have triplets, you know, but like doing the family thing does take a lot of time still. Of like, I don't have time to go to your Monday mic anymore, or Loud Burger. Shout out to Hunter Landner and your co-host Sergio Mendez for Loud Burger on Tuesdays, or the Ontario Improv mic on Tuesdays. So like my comedy work week starts on Wednesday, you know, and Wednesday is I go to work and then do the improv school Redlands, and there's nothing else to do now. Then Thursday is work, and then Friday's show, Saturday show, and then back to that. Like I don't have time. I don't know where the free time comes from. But I guess I feel it with this. You know, I also do this and all the other things. I think I'm envious when I see like your post at the store. I'm like, fuck. That's so cool.
It is, but it's also frustrating. Like, I think the last 6 times I've gone, I didn't get up, which is crazy.
I talked about it. We're like, if I go, I believe in my heart that I'm going to get picked. And when I don't, I feel like you broke up with me.
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk to you. I might not be back for a couple years. That might be how I feel about Chatterbox, because the last time I went, I bombed so hard. I was like, I fucking hate every brick in this building. I'm never fuck the place across the street, fuck the neighborhood next to this goddamn bar. I'm out. You know? That was my fault though. That was probably like my first few times trying to hit 5. That was back in the day where like I would do like Flappers in Claremont, and then across the way would Zero. Do you guys know Zero? Zero would have a mic.
Zero Rimson?
Zero Rimson, yeah. He had this little mic in a little cafe across the parking lot. So I'd go there, and then from there I would drive to the Pasadena Comedy and do the little slot there. I'd slot myself late, and then I'd go to Flappers and do the bar mic. Yeah, and then but I would still get home at like 1 o'clock. You know, I would still make good time. And then COVID happened, I think, and ended all of that. But I bombed so hard. I think I wasn't ready for like the comedy stamina that you kind of need to hit 3 spots in a night. And I was doing 5, and by the time I bombed, I didn't realize I was like, oh, I'm dumped now. Like I don't have anything left in me. I need to recover. I need to have a cheeseburger or something. Otherwise, I can't bring my blood sugar back up because I fucking suck.
A recovery burger.
Yeah, dude. The burger spot behind the ice house, like that's my spot. That's where I go to
been there.
anxiety decompress. It's good. It's right on the other side of the parking
Yeah, I think
structure.
I've been there.
Yeah, that's my jam.
Have you guys been to the Ice House open mic since they started back up?
No.
The weirdest fucking comics in the world attend it. I don't know what it is.
Let's call them performers, sir. The weirdest performers.
It really is. Like it's fucking weird. I don't see it anywhere else besides that mic specifically.
Yeah.
Like just a collection of fucking weird people.
It's the what the fuck.
Sorry.
It's like a. It's like glow stick for weirdos,
Yeah.
especially the city too. Like the city makes it weird.
Like people in fucking face paint and body paint. A guy with an actual like clown wig and clown nose.
Yeah.
Like weird.
Yeah, those people don't have friends to tell them this is fucking dumb, dude. What are you doing? Yeah, and I think once you reach LA County, like in terms of entertainment, it is so much more about like I just need someone to pay attention.
Yeah.
Like I need that's sort of like the jumping point into entertainment is like I just need people to pay attention to me. I need to do something and people are going to pay attention to me, and that's sort of the currency that they trade on. And the further you get out from LA, it becomes like, you know, maybe it's your social credit of like how your followers look on Instagram, and then you get away from that where there's zero industry, you start reaching high desert and then empire. It is just about like, is this funny?
Yeah.
And entertaining's not funny. And so if you try to do that stupid shit out here, the blue collar folk are gonna be like, what the fuck is going on right now?
Yeah.
You know, they're not artsy creative types. You're like, okay, you're trying something.
Yeah.
This dude just got off of his construction job. He's like, what the fuck is happening right now at my bar that I come to twice a week? Why is this guy wearing a television on his head? It's crazy. And the real
Shout out
comics would be
TV
like,
head.
yeah, you guys just don't get it. He's funny. You don't get it. He's super funny.
I was at a sandbar mic one time out in Montclair, and they were setting up, and this like regular from the bar, like this old dude comes over. He's like, "You guys doing comedy tonight?" And we're like, "Yeah, you know, did you want to sign up?" He's like, "God fucking damn it!" He's walking away. He's so
I
mad.
gotta go somewhere else. Fuck.
Now I got to go to the sand trap. That's fun. Yeah, we do ruin a lot of people's day, which is weird, because just like I do view comedy as like a service industry. It is so odd that like we almost have to kind of place comedy in places where people don't want it in order to get better.
Yeah.
It would be so cool, and I don't think it's a unsustainable business model for a comedy club to really reinvest in developing talent. But I think that's not a successful way to run a restaurant, and you also have to run a restaurant, you know? Like, it's such a weird place. I think we could all do it. I think New York does it pretty well.
Yeah. The Comedy Store has a good system for that, but they seem like they're the only one. The Ontario Improv is trying now. Like, obviously, they did that. They're doing Saturday Night, and then we did that Fight for the Spotlight thing.
Yeah.
And then what they told me is their goal is to get me to open or host a whole weekend for a headliner spot. Since I won that last thing, like, that's cool. That's an opportunity I could not get.
Yeah, and they pay more now.
Yeah, they paid us for the Fight for the Spotlight thing.
Nice. No, it's like a weekend host.
Yeah.
They pay good now.
Oh yeah.
Well, pay well. I shouldn't say good. But yeah. But is that the Ontario Improv, or is that Cameron and his homies?
It's really Cameron
You know?
Perry and Bryce.
And so like I want management to understand that like you're exploiting all of us currently with the
It's
current
crazy.
model. Like you are exploiting some of the best minds in entertainment. Arguably, I would say the famous people of this generation.
Yeah.
Like comedy's huge right now.
Yeah.
It's big, and there's a lot of clubs that are still like, oh, you want to host? Great, that's your exposure. We're not gonna feed you. We're not gonna, because like I didn't get paid as a sound guy at Flappers.
That's
you know?
crazy.
Like I didn't get to do it. It started as like a nobody's here. Can you do it? And I was like, yeah, I can do it. And then I was like, oh, can you be here next week? We'll put you up whenever. I was like, okay, cool. And in that time, it's like I needed the stage time. But
Yeah. Well, that's why I try and talk to anybody who's like thinking about starting a mic. Like, you need to realize you're valuable for the business. You're bringing them business. They need to pay you for that. Like, there's so many people who will start a mic, and like it's almost like they're a burden to the owners.
Yeah.
And then they don't get that respect back.
Yeah.
Versus if they're paying you for a service, they respect you. You respect them. You're bringing them customers.
Yeah.
Like, it's a better situation for everybody involved.
It is. And I think it's it's a service, you know, and it's like, if we do it for free, then people can just do it everywhere. But I think it's like a sort of an unsustainable but immature take of like, then you don't understand the economics of the situation.
Yeah.
Where like, if it's just like a comedy audience member, like the moment you get them to pay for it, they value it in such a different way.
For sure.
Where that like you can now make changes to do the show better. But if you're not getting paid, then you're doing it in this like feast or famine sort of perspective where you're like, if I take a risk, I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like, if you just flip it a little bit, you just negotiate a little bit, be like, hey, pay for my drink, give me $50.
Yeah.
You know, something. Then the negotiation changes, and that raises everything for us. Anyone that's doing free stuff lowers the value of everything. You know,
sure.
you're introducing comedy as the 50-cent clam at the fair. You know, it's like, I'm not paying you 50 cents for seafood, dude. That's been sitting out. There's no ice on it. You know, it's low quality. When you can pay $10, you know, like something. So I remember when we started doing like paid signups, there was so many people got so mad.
I'm sure.
So many people. But also, like, you can ask me to be there for $3, not for free, or 3 hours, but I'm not doing that for free.
The W days?
The W, yeah.
Because they weren't paying.
No.
So it was just like, dude, like, and you were working, you know? So it was just like, dude, like, that shit.
People getting mad at that time, like, I'll say, like, Cocky Rocky and stuff. I don't think they didn't understand what was going on. Of like, if I don't work here, if it's not treated this way, this doesn't happen. You know, like, we have to do it this way right now. And they don't get it. They don't understand. Yeah, I mean, 3 hours is a long time for open mic night.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And the setup was, you know, took longer than surprisingly, because like, there is a lot of things that we set up at Back to the Grind, but when we were setting up the W, that was a setup job, man. Like this. We had brought in a stage. We were running cables. We were hiding the cables. We were switching setups. We were trying this side. We were trying that side. We found the sweet spot.
I bet we bring more sales on a Thursday to Back to the Grind than the W has on a Thursday in the same amount of time.
I think sometimes they don't even open until like super late.
They don't now.
Yeah,
they don't. They don't, which is crazy because like we used to get a lot, you know. Man, I think you would have had a good time at the W.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
It was cool.
Except for the fact that it used to go till like 1 a.m. or whatever.
That was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, but sometimes worth the dice roll because of the people that would come in.
Oh
later.
yeah, just like drunk.
Yeah. Like it didn't have the comics were essentially forced out of the patio and into the hallway, and then Greg would have to come down and be like, hey, get the fuck out of the hallway. But it was just like fucking baddies out there sometimes. Girls and guys, like people that are coming out to party, you know, that you're trying to take a break from the inside, and it made it so fun.
Yeah.
It made it kind of worth it. Kind of. But
have you guys ever done a Santa Ana proof bar?
No.
They do like comedy in like a basement, but upstairs they're doing like karaoke and getting drunk and everything. And I was there one time, and like just a group of fucking early 20s kids are all wasted came down to like chill out for a second. They ended up staying for the whole time, and like it was a real audience that was ready to go.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's how you get your regulars. You know, they're like, "Damn, we were gonna be here anyway. Let's go to the comedy show and then we could play pool or something." You know, like let's do that. And I think that's like those regulars at Strum. That's a thing. They're like, let's start our day here. Let's go for the show, and then we'll go do something. And I think that's why it's important though to like do the service every time. You know, like when younger comics go to an open mic, they're like, oh, I'm just here to fuck around. And if there's people in the crowd, they're like, oh, tough shit, I came here to fuck around. It's like, well, do the job for a second, then you can fuck around. But they're like, I'm still just gonna throw the trash out and then ruin and then walk everybody, and then those people are never gonna come back, and then I'm gonna come back and complain about like, well, how come nobody's here? It's such a weird like, I don't know, creative ego that we have as comics. If you have to throw up, you can throw up on.
Oh no, I'm just burping from there.
You could burp in his mouth. He likes it. We like the shotgun burps on this podcast. It's one of our favorites.
Shotgunning burps.
Yeah.
That's fucking gross.
Really hold it like a bong hit, you know? You do that to your girl, and that's how you know you're in love. Be like, babe, come here, burp in my mouth. If you can hold a fart, let her burp in your mouth, and then fart when she's done. Fucking what a show! What a cool show.
She burps in your mouth, but you have a one in the chamber.
Yeah. That's how much you mean to me, babe.
It's like a 69 of gas.
Yeah. I want you all up inside of me. Is what you're telling her. What's your favorite place to go up now? Right now,
not back to the grind. I'll tell you that.
I still come. So that's the thing too, is it is early that you have to get there for back to the grind. It's nicer being able to start a little bit later. For Mike's,
yeah, or in general. I mean, where are you going up regularly that you're like, that's cool, I'll go there again?
If it was closer, I really like.
And can I say
Iron.
publicly, Mike Baker, you don't have to show up that early if you're trying to get up and back to the grind.
Okay.
You can just talk to people. It's totally fine.
Yeah, I also feel bad about leaving right after my set.
Well, then don't.
But if don't leave, yeah, stay.
Yeah. What do you need
But I think that's the caveat. It's like if you're working, I get it, and I understand like it being like it's part of a circuit now. You know, because we were running a circuit basically over the week. Now there's just one on a single day, so I get that. But I also. I don't know. How do I say this without sounding like a sensitive bitch? I also see when people are doing the work and they're choosing not to go back to the grind, you know?
Yeah.
And that I think means more. Like I show up, patronize the establishment, get your stage time, get your work done and go. I'm cool with that. But then to like, I don't know, I guess trash the space and never just do it in general, or never even go back, because at this point this is not even just for comics, it's for audience members too. To like, you're gonna trash the space, but you don't see what it is or what it continues to be now, because you don't go. I'm like, then shut up. Stop talking about it.
Yeah. Favorite spot to go up. I mean, I really do. Obviously, I enjoy hosting my mic, and if it wasn't so fucking hot, I love it there. Chatterbox is super nice. The only downside is, once again, how many people are there. And then the other thing is, like, there does get to a point to where, like, once you get too familiar with a room, it's harder to test material out because these people already know you and think you're funny, and you know, and so
a lot of the subtext is already set up before you get on stage.
Yeah. So it's nice to go someplace where people don't know you and be like, hey, is this gonna fucking work with a normal audience or not?
Yeah.
Because just because my friend thinks it's funny doesn't mean it's gonna work. I don't know.
I agree with that. That was kind of like sort of my reasoning when Aaron and I were doing it, and why I wanted, like I explained to him, like I want you to be the face, and he wanted to do it anyway, but also because of that, it was like, if people know me, then I don't get a real feedback as to what I'm working on. And then this entire thing that I'm trying to do in terms of like setting up the buddy system and an IE scene is for naught. You know, now I can't work here. That's my goal. I want like to be able to work close to home. And when people know you, it changes everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, I get it. Comics want to go places where people laugh and it makes them feel good. But you got to be aware of, like, are they doing it because they know who you are, you know?
Yeah.
And you go do a bar show and you don't know how to dig yourself out of a hole.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But I guess you got to learn those the hard way sometimes.
Yeah.
But 2 minutes sometimes. I don't know you can get any good work done in 2 minutes.
They've gone down to 1 minute before.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of signups.
That's a lot of signups. You remember when we were doing 5 minutes for everybody at the W? Didn't matter what time you signed up.
Yeah.
I think there was a point where I was like, yo, if you sign up after 9, you're not getting up. Like it's too late.
Oh, yeah,
already.
we started closing the list because that shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, like, dude, the 40 plus comics signing up, dude, when we only had like 7. We only had like 13 or some shit. It's like 13, 14. It's just like, well, like, you can get more time over here now. Like everyone's over there.
Yeah, but then everybody's gonna come, and then it's such a ebb and
just
flow
a wave
of everything.
Yeah.
At least that's been from my experience. It's like, and that's when places slow down. I'm like, that's just how it works. You know, it comes in, it goes out, it comes in, it goes out. There was a time at Back to the Grind where like we never had less than 30 comics, and we never had a dry seat in the house. You know, there was a few months we were just straight bangers, but. I think I always said, I was like, this is going to end at some point.
Yeah.
Like, at some point, this is going to be done.
We got all of our luck right there. Like, that's, it was all.
But it's not a end for everything. It's like now it's out and then they'll come back. And I think we're seeing the tide come back in now with like the regulars that are coming. The regulars, those regulars came 2 weeks in a row now, and old regulars coming back and new faces coming in. So tide's coming back.
Yeah.
I also think last Thursday is a bad metric because Season Sandy were hosting at Chatterbox.
True.
So a lot of us wanted to go see Season Sandy.
What the
Did you not
guys?
know
We had Nikki P hosting. No one wants to watch Nikki P host. Fuck.
That's a good point.
Isn't Nikki P your friend too?
I love Nikki P so much.
Oh, but you obviously love Season Sandy way
But
more.
they've seen him host,
Yeah.
you know, and I get it. I get it.
The duo host thing is cool too that they do there, where they have two hosts go out.
Not if I'm doing 2 minutes, bro. That's crazy. Why you have
Yeah.
2 hosts if I'm doing 2 minutes?
Yeah.
It's out of control.
But it's a different, because I've done it a couple times. It's a very different muscle to work out than normal stand up.
I don't like it.
Like I'm not very good at it so far.
I've
so.
never liked the Dirty Show with Corey and Chad. To me it feels like, and even doing it, like I've done it a handful of times early in my career, and even doing it feels like when you watch 2 DJs on stage, but there's only one deck, and the other guy's just like, yeah, you know, just there to be a hype man. But it's like, if this dude's playing bangers, you don't need a hype man. What are you even there for? What
Yeah.
are you doing that? Why do we need more than one person?
Man,
but that's just me.
There's too many twins that have to do the same thing together. Like, I don't get it. Like, if that's the joke, like I've seen, if there's twins and one of them does stand up, chances are they do stand up together because that's the joke.
And let me say, I don't want anyone to say
And
like I don't.
it frustrates
I've seen
me.
Corey and Chad separately, especially. I mean, you got a lot lately. I don't know if it's out there, but lately you've seen one of them a lot. And when I see him by himself, fucking great, telling his jokes, doing some crowd work, fucking great.
Yeah.
But then doing the other thing with another person. I've seen him do a duo with another person now, and I'm like, this is not like. You're good. You're a good comic. This is just, I feel like you're podcasting on stage for me now.
So I agree. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a very different skill set. I think it's a different thing. Like I do enjoy watching like Season Sandy hosting together though. Like they're very funny, riffing off each other. They have a lot of chemistry, long history. But it is a different thing. It's not really stand up.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
You wanted to see them not do stand up?
It's like hanging outside with them.
That's what you guys were all excited about? These fools going on stage and not doing stand up?
It was also watching Sandy struggle to read everybody's names. That was pretty
Nah,
funny.
that's because he was drunk and high as fuck, probably. He probably treated that shit like a ultra party. That fool parties hard.
Yeah, yeah, and works a full-time job.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, the freaking partied hard as hell for Kill Tony. Didn't go up. He just
He
got
partied
wasted.
He partied real hard for Kill Tony.
That's come on.
I don't know. They're kind of still in that window of like, I gotta,
I
do
had
the
that
damn
window.
thing. That's
I
what I'm
had that
saying.
window,
Like they're
yeah.
late 20s,
Oh, yeah. I've blacked out on stage.
transitioning into your new life.
No, yeah, I blacked out on stage before.
So that's probably another benefit to me starting so late is like I can't get fucking wasted. My kids are gonna wake up at 6:30 tomorrow morning and I'm gonna be hungover. It's not gonna be a good day for me.
No.
Daddy, you smell like Budweiser. Yeah, but I mean I'm still envious of the time you do manage to get up. The time you get to spend focusing on comedy, I think is cool. I'm excited for next year because then I get to kind of do something similar. But it's cool. But and then even then, like when you watch people bomb, I've been like, you do this so much, you should be better.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Is he still doing the same joke the same way? What are we doing here?
Well, it seems like some people are doing it socially, just more for the hang than anything else. I don't know. Like it is weird to see people not being intentional about their comedy and not thinking about the word choices they're using and tweaking jokes and things like that. Like doing the same joke over and over and expecting a different result. Like
Yeah.
you gotta change something.
Yeah, or have it like exist in a different form. I've seen a handful of comics do their jokes, and these I'll call them comics because they're working, they're getting booked, but do their joke the same way, and it fall flat the same way, and do it more than 3 times. I'm like, what are we doing here? You don't have a different tag. You don't have a different reference to try to make. Like you're
You're not
still
even
doing this.
saying it in a different tone.
No,
Yeah.
and it
Not
makes me
even-
feel like they're phoning it in, and then that's the part that I take disrespectfully because like, yo, we went through all this work to set up all these lights, and you're gonna come in here and just be like, this works sometimes,
Yeah.
you know, instead of bombing on a new thing.
Yeah.
Ugh. You know what? Go talk to your friends. Get out of here. I don't want you here anyway.
Pissing me off.
Yeah, get out of here.
Okay.
Go in the back.
Go on, get.
Go let one of your friends into the exit only door.
Oh my gosh.
Damn it. Man, who was it? Was it you that opened the door when somebody knocked?
No, I'll tell you who it was after. It wasn't me either.
Man,
But
I thought we made it
remember-
clear. This is an exit only, y'all. This is a fire crime that you're committing right now.
Fire crime.
Yeah, it's not even
That
a
crime that you
hazard.
committed is so fire.
Yeah, it's a fire ass crime. It's an unbannable crime. If you do it, you're unbanned. We should ban more people.
We should ban a lot more people. No.
Make the mic more exclusive.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can't come here.
Well, how about this? If you guys keep fucking taking it for granted, we just won't do it anymore. How about that?
What a dad! Like, I'll pull this fucking car over and
We'll
end this trip right now.
We'll just ban the whole mic. Everything. That's it.
It's too good of a mic. They know we'll never do that. It's too good of a spot.
No.
AC during the summer.
That's crazy.
for open mic night.
Crazy.
And it
Yeah.
wasn't like that before. They had
wasn't.
installed those ACs.
Yeah.
So when we came down, there was already AC, and we were like, "Oh, where was this?" Like when we were doing shows down here.
We used to crash the open mic
yeah.
after or like during the workout at the W because it was like poetry night or whatever. And I think they caught wind to it and they stopped putting comics up.
Yeah.
But it was good because then it made the owner be like, "Oh, I guess I need a comedy night here." And I bet it's the best night he has.
I'm sure it is.
I bet.
I don't know. Chestnut is kind of popping.
No, it's not. So they're stacking events on Thursdays because we do have such a high traffic.
Oh, really?
So there's like a board game guy now. There's
oh, is that why they were playing that one game the other day?
and then there's chess night, and I think that's why they're doing like the Chamber of Commerce meetings on Thursdays. So and I think that's also contributing to like sort of the trickle effect of like a handful of those people are coming to check it out. They're like, oh, this is every Thursday. Let's come by next time and try it out. So.
I just wish they would stay open till 10.
I think it would be a worse show.
Hell yeah.
It would be a better comedy experience.
No, sorry.
I think.
I think you guys can still end at 9. I just think like one of the things that is nice about some other spots sometimes is being able to stay and do the hang afterwards. With Back to the Grind, it was always just like, okay, we're done. Everybody fucking leave. And there was like, unless you knew somebody, like it's hard for newer people to meet people when there's no hang afterwards.
Oh, I guess there is a hang.
There-
my car.
Yeah, but they're
and
not-
if you're new, you're not invited though. unless you bring weed, I guess. You know? That's how I got involved with everybody. You know, I didn't just
Young
throw my-
comics, if
yeah.
you want to get popular, give people weed.
Just give George weed. I'll invite you.
Is that incorrect?
No, it's 100% correct. I'm not.
That's the value.
That's exactly
always
how I
been-
got. That is how I got involved. Everybody, that's how I got involved. That's why I'm here right now.
That's always been sort of like my advice.
That's why July 22nd I will be at the Ontario Improv.
Bring me drugs. It's been my advice though for like people in general when they ask, they're like, how do you get into groups or how do you infiltrate or whatever? I always tell them like, hey, watch them once or twice, figure out sort of what their currency that they trade in is. Sometimes it's Instagram followers, sometimes it's just being funny, sometimes it's drugs.
That's true.
You know, sometimes you figure that out and then come pay the toll. Like every social group has a toll that you have to pay. It's not always tangible, but if you can figure out what that toll is, then write the joke, bring the drugs, you know, like, and then you can come in, you can talk. But to come into a group that, you know, you're not funny, you don't have anything else to offer, and you're just a person now, then you have no place currently, you know. So
well, and I also I think that new comics don't understand like. There's so many of you guys coming all the time that want to come in and be a part of the group instantly, and it's just tough to involve everybody every single time when they may only be there this week or 2 weeks or a month.
And we don't want to. And we don't want to. We don't want you. We just want to be left alone. Man. Like, just go use the mic. Get good and then just leave us alone. That's it. Stop. No, nobody actually. Honestly, everyone actually does leave us alone.
because
Like we don't have interaction. We have very.
But they also
rare
don't want. They also, I think they also think that after it closes, like they have no place.
Mm-hmm.
And you do. You can help us put shit away. You know, it's like a church. You fucking help people put shit away.
Yeah. I'll tell you this right now. There's people that we do know that stay to the end and don't help
Don't
at all.
help, yeah.
They just
Sit and talk to you while you guys
talking and hanging out, and I'm like, I'd rather have someone that's
trying
new.
to literally talk to me while I'm turning the fan off across the room. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm working right now.
Yeah.
It's fun. I think it's cool. Hang after was fun. We did a lot of it, and I think that's part of the reason why I don't want to hang after.
Yeah.
But there is always a little hang. I
Yeah,
think.
I mean, we've done Brickwood a few times, and that's
Yeah.
that's always been a cool hang.
Yeah. But also, if you gotta get up, I guess.
I don't even think it has to be you guys. I'm saying like when Back to
Oh,
My
thank
closes,
God.
you have you guys, like after my mic, I don't want to fucking hang out with people. I want to get out of there.
Yeah.
But people are able to stay at the bar and hang out right there because it's still open for another hour. With Back to the Grind, like if you're new, if you're trying to meet people or anything, everyone's just leaving because it's closed.
Well, you guys could go to a bar that's next door. Like you can go to Pixels. Like you guys could formulate your own hangouts.
It's
Like-
hard though when you
but
come in. It's
everyone-
hard when you come in
yeah.
and there's no group. I will say that for a while, until I found like a circle of friends to sort of do it with, existing as a solo entity in comedy was a little difficult. Because like you were kind of relegated to like, okay, do my jokes. Nobody wants to talk to me. Cool, I'm gonna go home. You know, and doing that for a while until they're like, that was a really good joke, and now you have the end.
Yeah.
It takes a while, but if you can make friends first, then it doesn't take as long.
Yeah, but I think when you make friends before you're funny, I don't think you ever become funny. I think you've not you don't ever, but it takes you longer to be funny, because when you have friends, like if they don't tell you how to feel or whatever, like they're not going to tell you the truth. They just want to be friends too. So it's just like, I don't know.
True.
You got to be more honest. But like that doesn't mean being a dickhead. You know?
I 100% agree.
Like you can't just go up to someone and be like, "Hey, fool, you fucking suck, dude." No, like just I don't know. Like I'm trying not to be so passive aggressive and trying to be less standoffish, you know. But like it's just every time I try to like actually talk, someone tries to bid up in front of me, and I'm always like, dude. There's like sports going on. Do you like sports? I love sports, man. Like, let's just talk about some shit like that, and then like, we don't always have to try to be funny. Like, we could just have a conversation, and eventually the funny will come. You know, because that's what we do. We all do that shit.
Well, and I also think if somebody's coming up to you and trying to run bits and stuff, it feels more like they're trying to use you, or it's transactional, or it's rather than like just talk to me.
Yeah,
You know.
Let me say, I am fine with a transactional relationship as long as you bring something. Just bring something. That's fine. You want to talk about
Sorry,
it? Just bring
you're right.
something.
Yeah, they're just coming to ask
Yeah.
for something.
Yeah, you're just extracting.
Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
also bring something.
you bring me weed, I'm more likely to fucking riff
Yeah,
with
if
you.
you're
'cause
like,
I'm
hey
gonna be
man, do you want to
high.
hit this real quick? I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, what's up, dude? Talk to me. You want some of this cocaine? Maybe. We'll see. You know? All right. Let's plug and get out of here. I know you have a show later today. Do you want to tell us what your show is later today?
Yeah, I'm going to Flappers at 5:30.
Yeah, gang, main room.
No, it's Yoo-Hoo.
Yoo-Hoo?
There's this newer comic. She's really funny, but she was an actress and like did sketch comedy type stuff for a long time. But post pandemic, she started doing comedy because all the Hollywood shit dried up. And she's got a monthly show there now. It's gonna be really cool.
Nice. I'm gonna slide in her DMs real quick then. Cool. Where are you gonna be then, Mike Baker? You can tell the folks, tell the people.
I got Mobile Homies on 6/26. That's going to be a good show. Something called Dark Helmet on 7/10. The Industry 7/13. Z Club out in what's that place called? Not Palm Springs, Desert something. Out in the middle of nowhere. Z Club on 7/16. Above the Iron, July 17th and 18th. And most importantly, the Ontario Improv Scene Builders on July 22nd.
Cool. Where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram at Mike Altogether. Monday nights at my Blue Banter open mic, and anywhere else around.
Cool. Carlos.
All right. You can catch me on Instagram at space.lospatino. Check out my other podcast, the Weekend Dunk Podcast. The NBA Finals is over. The New York Knicks have won, and now New York is on fire. On June 17th, I will be in Montclair at Level Up Brewery. It's going to be with Sancho Sanchez, and George Frito, none other than George Frito, will be headlining that
Let me
show.
plug my own shit.
And I'm just on the show, I guess. And then, but cool. So that's Sancho Sanchez's show. That's gonna be great. July 22nd, I will be at the Ontario Improv, baby. Get your tickets now. Promo code Buddy if you want to save some money. And on July 25th, I will be in Adelanto with Marco Trinidad at the Jet Room. That's it.
Nice. Proud of you getting booked, dude. Good for you. Building your shit up. If you're looking for me, at the George F on Instagram, gfrito.ninja for my website. If you're looking for everything else and you don't want Instagram's the devil, go to gfrito.ninja. Everything is also there. June 17th, like you heard, headlining at Level Up Brewcade. Come play a game. Come hang out with us. Come laugh at my jokes, maybe. 27th, I'll be up in the high desert with Linnea Dominguez and the Circle Pit Barbecue. Tickets are $50. However, you get fed. They get barbecue, they're giving you drinks, so you pay for the food in your ticket and we'll make you laugh. Hopefully spit it into my mouth because I'm hungry. Every Thursday doing the workout with the Buddy System Co. Check us out. And then July 11th, gonna be back at Strum. Should be a fun time, but really, again, most importantly, July 22nd, ontario.improv.com. Buy your tickets, Scene Builders 2. Y'all, we're bringing people who run mics, run shows, and are trying to make opportunities for people out here. Give them a little spotlight. Let them know what the F is up. So come by ontario.improv.com. We got Mike Baker, Blue Banter. We got First Is, Geneva Zentz, Nico, Cam, Nicholas Johnson, Riley Adams of Mobile Homies. We're all going to be there. So come hang out with us and buy something. Get drunk. It's going to be fun, y'all. Again, if you're looking for me, at the George F, at the Buddy System Co. for everything we do. Buddysystem.comedy. No, I think it's just the Buddy System Comedy on YouTube. If you're looking for us, No Buddies. If you're looking for some sketches that we did, that's always fun too. Shout out to Crack Boba for putting us on their page and then having that partnership running. So we had a good time. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Share this with your friends. Thank you, Mike Baker, for being here.
Thanks, guys.
Love you. Bye bye.
Jesus Christ.
Are you really gonna make me literally rap? Okay. We got
Carlos.
George, Will sitting around smoking all the weed, acting like clowns. We got all the alcohol and all the blunts, and then we'll go sit around chit chat like some pumpkins. Either way, what can I say? It's the middle of the day and we're just a little sloshed and we're just a little high, but either way, we are the three Buddy System guys.